This is our jewelry line, and in this line we use a lot of recycled beaded jewelry. We learned to do the recycled beaded process in Ghana, and we are actually taking this technology to the Caribbean. We're presently in Guyana, Barbados, and Grenada with some workshops. We're collaborating with a bead master from Ghana, and he is doing this within the region. So this is glass that you would have thrown away, broken bottles, window panes, any glass that you would have thrown away. What it's done is broken up, put into a mold, refired, and colored. Some of them are colored, and some of them, for example, like this is the color of the bottles. The translucent ones are actually the colors of the bottles, and the opaque ones are colored. Then you can also design on top of the translucent or the opaque ones. So this is our latest line of jewelry, and we use sterling silver findings, for example, like that, or gold findings like this. We also incorporate the Ghanaian brass pendants and brass beads. The collage work that we do in paper, we've started to put it into our jewelry so that we would have these pieces. So they're all mini works of art that you can wear in your body. So we actually call them neck art. We also, when we went back to Guyana, started to incorporate coconut shells into our designs. We have bamboo in our designs here. And we have more bamboo here. And we use naturally found objects. For example, this is a rock found on the sea, on the beach. But it's so beautiful that, and as nature only makes one of everything, we had to incorporate it in this piece. This is the range of jewelry that we're presently doing. Okay, now this is some more. The beads can be done in all shapes. For example, these fish, which are two different types of fish. This is what we call our play pieces, where you can wear them as belts around your neck once or twice. And we try to make them so that people can have fun with them, or so they could be kind of funky. And this is some collage earrings. Again, it's the same method. And all of these earrings are all one-offs. So they have sand, beads, seeds, fabric, leaves, paper, thread in them. And so they're, like wearing a little bit of work of art on your ear. This is some other types. Sterling silver collection. And each design has a different meaning. For example, this is Balancing Woman, and this is about a woman who's trying to balance her inner life, her outer life, her career, her family, and she's just balancing things. And this is her anchor. And these come in bracelets, earrings, pendants, neck wires. This is about spiraling in life until you find your niche and then you drop out. This is the necklace. This is the pendant with a neck wire. That's the pendant. We also have this, which is a one-off design. This is just based on going round and round and round until you find yourself. A lot of our designs are positively inspired, or we hope they are. They are positively inspired, but we hope they distribute a positive message. This was a piece that is inspired by the culture of the East. The mosques and the detailed geometrical shapes they have in it, so it's called Eastern triangles. Sunchild here is inspired by the Amerindian symbols and people who worship the sun god. And I think in a past life I must have been a sun worshipper. So it's inspired by those people who worship the sun, because without the sun there ain't no life. This is called Ponderer, and it's about a woman contemplating her next move in life. It's taken in profile. This is Playful Triangles, and while this is a triangle, at the same time it's a person. So you get the triangles, and that's the head and that's the body, and this has a three-dimensional effect. Now here we have stretching woman, and this is a woman who does her sun salutation poses in the morning, and here she's stretching up in her sun salutation pose. We have the regular pendant, the mounted pendant, the earrings in this pattern, and here we have fretwork, which is based on the colonial buildings, the fretwork they used to have, which is now dying out in the Caribbean and in Guyana, and this is inspired by that kind of work that you used to see a lot of. This pattern, square mark, it is inspired by bamboo interweaving with each other, seen through the lens of a camera. And we have drop quest, and again, this is about life, about spiraling around in life until you find your niche. And we have 3 different types of bracelets. We have the neck wires, we have the necklaces, we have cufflinks, we have mounted pendants and plain pendants. Here we have a dancing lady, and it's about the power that women have from their womb, and about dancing with the joy that they can find from within, from that point of power. And so this lady is dancing here, dancing through life. And here we have self-embracing. And this is about a woman who is nurturing herself from within. And she's surrounded by her own positive energies. And this is a neck piece, the earrings, the bracelets, the cufflinks. And here we have a piece called Triangle and Triangles. And it's about the study of the triangles in space. So here you have a big triangle, then each one of these spaces is a triangle, and then the whole thing is a triangle. Then we have this triangle here in the middle, and so we call this triangle in triangles. We actually wanted to call it the ultimate triangle, but that would have been a bit too arrogant. And here we have masks, and this is about the masks I was telling you about earlier, how we have different guises. And here we have a bracelet, earrings, cufflinks, pendants, neck wires. And lastly, of the 15 designs, this is called Twists and Curves. And this is about twisting and curving in life until you find where you want. And then you anchor yourself. So on this piece, there's a little floating anchor, and then you anchor yourself when you fall out. Okay, this is a series of masks that play with light again. These are translucent. In the daylight, or if we had backlighting, you would see the effect of them, because a lot of this is just paper, handmade paper, knitted paper, and these are the masks that represent the different masks we have in life. Here we have a series with using natural elements. The first one uses shells and beads and seeds and shells, yeah. And we've just created a mosaic with that. And here we have shells, different types of shells. So that is the state of our development up to now. It is a continuous process, and we cannot say where we will be in the near future, but I hope and I trust that we will continue to develop, inshallah. We can be contacted, Elizabeth Deane Hughes and Arthur Tem at Deane Hughes Design, 61 Hatfield and Cross Street, Guyana, on telephone number 592-226-1370, or on email DeanHughesDesig@hotmail.com. It is Deane Hughes Desig at hotmail.com. So I hope to hear